Morning. Here's your coffee. Morning. Here's your coffee. Morning. Here's your coffee. Morning. Here's your coffee. No. Good morning. Coffee and breakfast. Like I said at the store yesterday. But not from the store. Ugh. Why is this so hard? It's just saying good morning.
But it wasn't just saying good morning. Not for Davy Price. He had been up late in the night from his excitement and nerves for his date with his fated mate. He didn't want it to bother him exactly that Ben didn't immediately jump into his arms, and he logically understood the man's hesitation. Still, it seemed that he needed today to go well, above all others, so that he might have a chance at another, and hopefully, eventually, forever.
No pressure there, eh?
I'm just going to ignore you.
Oh, good luck with that one. I have a feeling this will be a delight to watch unfold.
Good morning.
Who are you talking to?
You startled me.
I'm sorry. Were you on a call or something? I don't see a phone or an earpiece.
No, not at all. Just waiting for you.
Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it's 7:50. Did I keep you waiting out here long?
No, that's not what I meant. I went and got coffee and some breakfast for us and wanted to make sure that no matter how early you were, I was here with nourishment.
That's very kind of you, Davy. I appreciate it.
Of course, any time. Here. One flat white and one pain au chocolat. Fresh from the French bakery just down the road from here.
Oh, coffee, thank you. Oh, the very elixir of life itself. And thank you for breakfast. Stacy and I almost never eat in the mornings. It smells... Oh, what is that?
It's orange. They don't use normal chocolate in the croissant. This place makes their own bars that taste like a chocolate orange.
You're kidding. That's... Oh, God. That's so good. Fuck. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Swear? It's fine. You're a grown man. Who cares if you're an Omega? All my Omega siblings swear just as much as the rest of us. I probably swore the first time I had one of these too. They're too good.
Thanks for sharing one of your favorites with me, then.
It's actually two of my favorites. The pastry and... well, maybe I'm a bit obsessed with chocolate oranges.
Wait, really?
Yeah, my dads used to fill out the ends of our stockings with them as kids. And I got all my siblings because they didn't like them. And I would ration them out to last as long as possible. So I didn't have to wait too long before we got more next Christmas.
I'm locking that information away for a rainy day. So sweet. An alpha who loves chocolate oranges.
Guilty as charged.
So siblings. How many siblings do you have?
Well, my parents were particularly... let's say they got started young and had absolutely no issues. There's my two beta sisters, Claudia and Nancy. Then my twin alpha brothers, Ellis and Sean. Then a beta brother, Alex. Then me. Then the triplets, Becky, Sarah, and Kayla. All girls and one of each second sex. And then my baby Omega brother, Keith.
10 kids?
Yeah, it was, it was a full house growing up.
How did your parents feed 10 kids? Sorry, is that rude? Tell me if that's rude.
No, it's not rude. Not to me. I don't think it's a very normal situation these days. People are curious. Well, my dad's helped run the grocery until they took it over. And business has always been good there, since my alpha grandmother started it, and the whole building was in the family. So there's a rooftop garden, kind of an orchard too. That helps out.
So that's the green I've been seeing peeking over the top of your building. I could have sworn I smelled orange blossoms more than once.
Yeah, that's our little oasis. A few of my siblings still live in the apartments above the store, but they all have their own lives and careers. Keith actually just moved out. Now it's just me. I maintain the building, run the grocery, and try to keep the garden as alive as possible.
That was a choice, though. They didn't just leave you behind at the store and not let you make your own life.
No, I was the only one who wanted it. I loved helping out there as a kid, but my siblings always wanted to be off doing something else. They owned some minority stakes in the building, but they didn't mind giving me the shop. Neither did the dads. They pretend I bought out their shares, but the only thing we really exchanged was a few extra groceries. But me, I like being an actual grocer, with a name and a face. People who come to my store know who they're buying food from. Nowadays, that's so few and far between. Every grocery is corporate and... Sorry, am I boring you?
Not at all. I'm just devouring this pastry, so my mouth is full.
I'm glad you like it that much.
But now, it's gone.
Do you want mine?
Oh God, no. I want to stay awake through the museum. 2 croissants in me before midday, and I'd be out like a light.
Okay. The offer still stands if you change your mind before I finish. So, what about you? Is it just you and your sister, or...
Just me and Stacy. My parents agreed to have 2 children early on, and I guess my dad was excited when it was twins, so his body only had to carry 1 pregnancy before he could be done. He's not particularly paternal, I don't think.
I see. So I'm gonna make a dad and...
An alpha mom.
So you and your sister match them, then?
Stacy? No, she's an Omega too.
But she smells like...
Yeah, well, scent blocker perfumes can have lots of different uses. She passes as an alpha, so she prefers to smell like one too. I can't smell it on her, but I guess that's a bloodline thing. You can always smell your blood as they are, even with scent blockers or fate in the way. Look, they just opened the shutters. The museum is open. Can we bring our coffees in?
I think so. Here, I've got my membership pass, and I get to bring in a free guest every time. Care to be my guest today, Ben?
You're a member here? Why didn't you say you'd been?
It's a citywide membership pass. I like to be able to see the exhibits that travel through. Going to museums isn't just the one and done kind of thing.
I like the way you think, Davey Price.
I was hoping so. Come on. Let's go see some inventions.
Alone at last, Davey and Ben wandered the halls of the museum at a leisurely pace that neither felt the need to match. It was familiar and comforting to be paced just right with each other from the first step into the marble halls.
So tell me, Davey, how is it, an alpha like you, a man of means, finds himself still single. Oh, they even have a Model T.
That's a bit of a sad story.
Not every story can be happy.
Well, I did have a mate once. Years ago.
Oh?
His name was Jimmy. Jimmy and Davey. Kind of a cutesy combo. He was a bank teller. We dated in high school, but we'd been friends forever.
Oh.
It's not like we had this great sweeping love for each other, but we were committed, or, well, I was.
What happened?
One day, he had a client come into the bank, and they exchanged money, and the guy said he felt this warmth. And Jimmy believed him.
Fated mates?
No, I don't think so. I think Jimmy never said he felt anything or not, but the guy was clearly convincing because by the end of the week, he was gone. He dissolved our mating, moved in with the guy, and I never saw him again.
Oh, Davey. That's awful. I'm so sorry.
He was supposed to remain my friend. He said he was going to try to, but he went missing not long after he moved out. I stopped hearing from him, and I got worried. So I went to look for him, but every trace of the guy he was supposed to be with was just gone.
What?
Turns out, Jimmy was just the next victim in a string of serial kidnappings, assumed murders, all with the same story. They caught the guy, killed him in a shootout, but all the answers died with him.
Davey, that's so awful. I can't. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. It's been a long road, and, if they ever find out what happened to him for certain, I'd want to know, but I haven't dated since. That's why I'm single.
I understand.
You probably don't want to hear about past partners, so...
1, I asked, and 2, what kind of potential partner would I be if I didn't let you talk about your life or a loved one you'd lost? If you need to talk about Jimmy, I'm here.
When you squeeze my hand like that, you feel the warmth too, right?
I do. And now I understand why you aren't being a total alpha hole and jumping the gun on the whole fated mates thing. I'm glad you're giving it time regardless, but I appreciate your patience.
Of course. And see, this is why the Wright brothers wouldn't have gone anywhere without Catherine. Look at how much of it was her doing.
I had no idea.
Museums, Ben. Do you see why I love them?
I do. Of course I do.
What about you? Why the museum today?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been to all that many museums, even though they're really beautiful buildings. I haven't been to all that many places overall, really. Before Stacy and I struck out on our own, we really lived most of our lives on my parents' estate, or in the old country.
Estate?
Yes, my parents are wealthy, kind of. It's a long story. We were really raised by nannies until we were about 7. Then, it was just Stacy and I alone in that big old house.
Alone. All day.
Oh, no. We went to school, of course. Omega-only academies once we presented, but when we were home, it was unlikely we'd see anyone else around. It was just us.
No wonder you two are as thick as thieves. At least I get that impression.
We are. We were.
What did little Ben get up to in that big old house then?
Me? I wasn't really a troublemaker. I read just about every book I could find in the study. My grandpater had been a patron of the architecture school in Luxton, so they would send him every single publication, newspapers, journals, textbooks, everything the students produced that could have possibly been attributed to his dime. They sent along, and he kept everything, as far as I could tell. When Mom inherited the place, she left his study alone, so everything just stayed.
You read architecture journals? As a child?
I was a big nerd. Stacy used to find me laying flat on my back, staring up at the ceilings and calculating for myself the exact configuration of trusses required to make them shape just so, while holding the entire building up for as many generations as they had. Don't laugh.
Laugh? That sounds like you were a genius, not a nerd. You probably still are.
I'm hardly a genius.
Have you been tested for it, though? I mean, the kind of math it takes to make a working piece of architecture, even to understand one enough to take in architectural research, that's...
Stacy did always call me a math whiz.
She's probably right. So, why didn't you go on to architecture school if you liked it so much?
You're kidding, right?
Why would I be kidding?
For an Omega to go to college, they need an Alpha's dispensation. Either an Alpha parent or their mate.
Your mother didn't want you to go then.
My parents never wanted education for us. Just enough to get us properly and gainfully mated. Architecture school was never in the cards for me.
If you love it, if you'd be good at it, you should go.
Spoken like an idealist.
I could give you a dispensation for architecture school. If I were your alpha.
Could or would?
Would.
You say that now, but mating with you would mean I would lose everything, Davey. In the eyes of the law, you wouldn't just own everything I own. You would own me.
I wouldn't do anything with that legal right, though.
I believe you. At least, I believe you don't think you would, but what about when I go noseblind? Are you gonna keep me locked away to keep me safe when I can't send people?
Those are old fairy tales. Meant to scare people away from their fated mates, Ben. I understand more than anyone why you would want to be cautious, why you would need to be cautious. But today has been so easy. It's felt like breathing. Don't you feel that too?
I do. And I want to take the leap, Davey, I do. But we both need to think. One day of learning little facts about our lives doesn't magically make us more than strangers.
I want to spend the rest of my life closing that gap, Ben. Until we're one. I feel this. You feel this. I want this. I can't speak for what you want, but I hope it's this. Me.
I need to think.
Okay. Okay. Think. We'll both think. At the very least, we'll sleep on it.
Okay. Sleep on it.
Good. Now, there's a pretzel cart outside the bicycle exhibit that we cannot miss. And I want to hear more about this Daisy May of yours.
Ugh, I did not name the bike, okay?
Are you sure you can make it back from here?
I'm sure. We park the bike here every day. I know my way around.
Really? Because you got lost on your way to the restroom at dinner. So I just want to be extra sure.
We're not an old married couple yet, Davey. You can't tease me like we are.
One can hope, right?
Sleep on it, Davey. We agreed.
Sleep on it. Okay. Then I guess this is good night.
I guess so.
Can I kiss you before you go?
I've never...
Never kissed.
It's just never been a possibility.
Then I would be honored to be your first.
Okay.
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 The same warmth that had spread when they first touched hands days ago now crashed over them in unrelenting waves, privately washing away any doubts in either of their minds that there was, in fact, fate between them.
Could have told you that for free. I did, didn't I? Way back in episode 1, Aw, you can't ignore me forever, Ridge.
Wow. That was...
You're my mate, Ben. I'll sleep on it like you've asked. But nothing is going to change how I feel about you in the light of day. I like you. I can't wait to love you.
Good night, Davey.
Good night, Ben.
Hey, this is driver number 546. Yeah, I've got some information for the bosses about them missing Omegas. Think I might have found them.
That bitch.
I know.
That bitch.
I know, Brian. I know.